Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Royal Light Legion of the New Eden lineage. Happy 22/2/22 portal activation. Today we also have a powerful galactic activation portal on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar with Keen 96. Yellow Overtone Warrior of the Yellow Rose of Enlightenment. This is the warrior that walks the path with heart, being connected to all things. All divine warriors of the Rainbow Tribe of the New Jerusalem, rise up. This gateway is all about the passion of divine union. The divine masculine energy of Shiva has returned to earth through our 72,000 earth angels to assist, uplift, and empower our 72,000 divine feminine of the Shakti for full Heros Gamos in the divine union of souls of the lineage and prophecy of the eagle and the condor. The sleeping spell has been broken and we are waking from the dream into the real. All the false projections and programs are being cleared and the veils are lifting. As we awaken from the phantom matrix into the divine time matrix, we rise into the grace of the new heaven upon the new earth. The game of the false matrix is ending and the exodus through the evolution of consciousness has reached the apex as we step over the threshold into the new earth. The doorway of the heart and the mind has been opened to lead us directly to Source and our divine birthrights of abundance, joy, peace, and prosperity for all our people of the way. We are shifting from the spirals of time loops into the one true natural ascension vortex of light. In the self-realization of our true nature, all things are perfectly resolved in the pure awareness of the unborn mind of Buddha. In cosmic consciousness, we embrace Brahma, both within and without, and the emptiness of the mirror of the mind reflects itself perfectly to reveal the power of our almighty I Am presence. There is no hindrance nor world of hindrance to keep us in the lower vibrations of fear and suffering. We are being released. The royal blue lion kingdom of God are being embodied in our earth angelic ground crew of the 144, and are on mission as guardians and protectors of Terra Nova Gaia, our divine mother of our pure land of eternal bliss consciousness. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. 317 coming in, and now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 12 degrees 49 minutes Cancer. The sun is at 29 degrees 58 minutes Leo. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 0 degree Leo, an unsealed letter. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 13 degrees Cancer. One hand slightly flexed with a very prominent thumb from astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Brothor of the Light, Roberto Nunez. Give time to download these codes. We are inside a strong portal. Symptoms, fatigue as pineal activations regulate melatonin. Headaches and sore throats are common now. They will be expressing their truth and presence vigorously, advancing like indigo beams. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Celia Fenn. The blue star Regulus, an accelerated frequency post the Lion's Gate. Right now the powerful and very bright blue-white star Regulus is 1 degree from the sun as viewed from Earth. That is very close, and Regulus is not only a royal star, but is also a huge blue-white star with a very accelerated frequency. It is affecting our sun, and it is affecting us. At this point, its energy is mingling with the sun, and we are experiencing intense stellar radiation with our sun, Solaris light. The purpose of this annual conjunction after the Sirius heliacal rising of the Lion's Gate is exactly to accelerate frequency in our solar system and on the Earth. Regulus is also the stellar home of the Light Council of Regulus and the Blue Star Lions, an advanced family of angelic star lions that work with the rising energy and evolution of Earth. What does that mean for us? Energy time is accelerating exponentially right now. Consciousness is rising very fast, and in some cases the opposite is true. It is falling in those who cannot hold the energy in their bodies. The Star Lions recommend that we focus and love as the highest frequency energy available to us. No matter what happens in your life, be kind and be loving and be gentle, and that includes with yourself. Try not to be triggered by the energy that spins off of others, but stay in your heart and align with love. From CeliaFen.com. 555 flowing in. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Update: lately, who you are at your core has changed. You have allowed deeper parts of you to resurface towards the light. As you allowed them up, they started to call in what's meant for you. You have felt this come up for months or years, in fact. Yet that piece is only coming up fully now. Give yourself plenty of room for self-care and self-love as you let this implement. You may be uncertain of what comes next. Give it a few days. You are about to receive and feel your way forward big time in the next few days. Your vision is becoming real. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Jennifer Hoffman. Heads up, I think we are in another glitch in the Matrix period. It has been another quiet day for me, and I still have the feeling that big things are brewing under the surface. I had a few things to do, but really just wanted to be at home. Our home is the place where our energy is the most grounded and centered, and where we can best stay in our own energy field. We can participate in the changes happening around us from the most secure spaces, and that is often our home. If you do not feel like going out right now, that may be why, and we're approaching a very busy period starting next week and going through September with lots of energy aspects that will compel healing at a final level. There's been a glitch in the matrix again, and this one turns a powerful corner. We are on the leading edge. Sometimes it feels like we are leading the edge, and sometimes it feels like we're on the edge. Shine on. The fun is just beginning. Don't you love it when there's a glitch in the matrix? And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Amanda Lawrence. Wayshowers, remember it is approximately the 22nd through the 23rd of August we come out of our own individual passageway to arrive at our next energetic light node point, not a physical location. Yet as the next light node trajectory begins, and we begin to experience differently, we will still be in a type of energetic holding, meaning behind the scenes, our consciousness is preparing us in the linear time period, 22nd of August to the 22nd of September 2022, for our own harvest. Autumn equinox being the node point that we each receive our own harvest, based on what we put in, sowed, tendered, nurtured in the whole of the previous Earth-Sun cycle from September equinox 2021 to September equinox 2022. Each human harvests based on that solar year's service to God, one source creator. That service does not need to be awakened service or spiritual service, for as explained, God's energy is love. Where many unawakened live by their hearts and give by their hearts daily, love is all-inclusive. For God is all love underlying all creation. Love is not a mind, thought, or idea. It is the essence of God, embodied by degrees of the octaves God created, to be remembered by humanity, one by one. Sending love to you, one love, Amanda Lawrence. And from Divine Consorts, Suryananda and Ayed, the great cosmic sun with the specific frequency and vibration, etheric energy number formation 22, under the pure essence of numbers, having always been within the creative principle. Thus initially from the great central sun, released onto Gaia shift, Father and Divine Mother and the Elohim present, from the great central sun. From the great cosmic sun, Akashic records, this further shift enhances all the previous shifts released from the great central sun to Gaia. With each date these shifts are released onto Gaia, they have specific aspects inherent within, and thus their impacts differ as to what is being released. 22 is a significant number, and whilst all numbers have energies, frequencies, and vibrations, all go back long durations as their formations took place. People on Gaia have their favorite numbers and reasons for them. However, the pure essence of numbers have always been within the creative principle, thus initially from the great central sun. Suryananda and Ayed's journey on the great central sun and creation continues. And from divine Brother of the light, Emmanuel, prize. Hello to all. Hope you are well and ready to navigate the intensity of light coming our way. Here we go, the acceleration is here. Photonic light is in full swing. Vortexes of light shine from all over Gaia, creating beautiful luminous swirls, cleansing away the old, grounding in the new. Gaia is becoming more and more alive. Her crystals illuminate and activate. You can feel their power when you anchor into her heart. New golden light codes are pouring out on us. New sacred geometries are calling in crystal grids and so much more. A magnificent symphony of light is currently underway over Gaia. A symphony that the heart can feel and visible to those who see. Get ready to receive and upgrade. It's going by extremely fast. Hearts open even wider no matter where you are. This opening concerns everyone. You will feel her like never before. You already know the physical symptoms, palpitations, shortness of breath, sudden chest pain in the front and back, and the feeling of an irregular heartbeat. And yes, there are others. Some will be emotionally shaken. Others will make huge quantum leaps. It depends on your path and your current vibrational rate. Your realities will reflect that change from within. Be willing to welcome all that comes into your realities. You will have to adapt quickly to the experiences that come to you, and this will be the opportunity to infuse your emotions, thoughts, words, and creations of Christ's light. The time is now. You are being called to open the way, to embody the new light, and this means you must leave behind the old patterns of existence, your old ways of doing. When you embody new frequencies, there is no longer good or evil. You need to drop the need to be right, to control, to play the victim, and you need to take responsibility for all of your creations. This includes your actions and words. Integrity and authenticity are a must. It's all right to stumble, to fall, to not know. No one knows. We all go forward, guided by our hearts. It is our only compass. Don't let yourself be influenced by the opinion of others. Go within to be guided and be you. There's only one you here right now. Rise as the magnificent being that you are and express your divine essence. It is unique, and you are here for this expression. The time has come. This week's energy will support you, uplift you, but it will also bring to light anything that is not in order for you to free yourself. When codes enter our fields, our cells swirl and recalibrate. Our DNA activates and reorganizes. There is no way to stop this process. Your nervous system will be overworked because it is the one that delivers all this light to your physical body. So take care of yourself and remember you are not alone. No matter how you feel, you're never alone. Each of you has a whole team of light beings, angels, masters, galaxies by their side. Connect with them if you need support, and it's not complicated. For those who are still doubting, it's done with your intention simply. So let the light rise within you and express it as love in all your creations. I love you, Emmanuel. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Ramona Lappin, letting divine love lead the way. Major holy heart openings and healings continue to allow our sacred diamond, rose, and crystal lotus hearts to open and awaken fully now to ever greater levels of loving ourselves, loving others, and welcoming pure, true, divine love into our hearts and lives again, as well as unlocking the deeply held wisdom we kept hidden there. The book of love written into our hearts for safekeeping until it was safe for all to be revealed and remembered again. With it we have a lot of deeply rooted fears arising around self-love, relationships, intimacy, any separation still felt within us. It's creating a whirlwind of emotions and thoughts that arise to be observed, felt, alchemized, and transmuted into ever higher energies and frequencies of divine love and wisdom. So much divine love is pouring over and into us and all, opening our hearts up wide and melting those remaining sheets of ice around ours and the planetary diamond crystal heart. Grandmother Turtle codes came in again with the perfect proton seed and cosmic egg, activating and upgrading in our fields, healing all back to its original divine blueprint. Massive downloads, activations, and more clarity continue to flow in, as well as Amorea heart activations that help open our hearts and allow monadic integration and the Holy Spirit to fulfill us with pure source light, fully activating our permanent God cosmic seed atom in our high heart, assisting our full ascension out of the lower realities. Divine union, love, Edenic, Paradisian, and bliss codes came and continue to come in strongly, as well as sovereignty, freedom, abundance, and our ascension keys and codes, igniting the new highest probabilities and heroic potential within each one. Most beautiful heart connections and flowerings of our diamond rose and crystal lotus hearts, our full victory of the light and freedom for all willing hearts, truly already here now, to rebirth all new organic ascension realities in the one true you, us, all, fully now. Quantum leap into the organic ascension reality and fully activate your already ascended master and guardian self, that you know is always already available, accessible, and everything always happening right now in the quantum field, right there inside of you, us, all, now. You, we hold the keys to your kingdom, our kingdom, queendom, right there inside of you. That's how truly powerful you and we are. Heaven on earth is but a frequency we came to embody and remember again on behalf of Source and all. Returning to the Garden of Eden once again, but now we know better with the lessons learned. We are free now, so as it is spoken, so it is done. Alleluia. Be the frequency. Be, unify, align, merge, and synchronize with all new organic ascension realities now. Eternal love always, Ramona. And from divine brother of the light, Francois Sarrazin. Celestial frequencies, thought of the day. As soon as you wake up in the morning, you have the opportunity to transform the quality of what your day will be. Depending on the vibration you align with Source, your earthly reality shapes and unfolds differently. When you become conscious that you are light incarnate, you connect directly to your heart and no longer to the injections of your mind. So you widen the field of your frequencies, your perceptions permeate it, matter bends and remodels itself in a space of amplified love. Understand that you perceive everything through the prism of your mindsets and behaviors that follow. Surely your cellular memories, your past history, and your instinctive reflexes from the ancient world reduce your yet natural ability to keep you in permanent clarity and serenity. It's the attention you gotta persevere with, though. Your role today is to show yourself as bearers of peace, faith, encouragement for yourself and for all of humanity. Only the separated human is caught up in the game of appearances and emotions that sink him. He alone reduces or blocks the divine flow that runs through you all. He is still the one who decides or refuses to play on the stage of three-dimensionality, but he is also the one who restores his own balance by reaffirming his unity to the source, recognizing himself as a being of pure energy, led by love, unconditional, illuminated by eternal light, flaming, which encourages awake and stable hearts. Your mind loves complaining in the wretched states it has always known. Despite your sustained efforts to return to the truth, he will try to maintain his traditional functions based on ignorance, fragmentation, primary analysis, repetition of automatons with which you educated him, the self-auto traffic jam. In these moments, gently remember the true divine identity that drives you in this world, and your guides will come to relocate you on your right path. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica, the path to self-mastery. For the path is pure and golden, of wonderful cascading light, encoded with your DNA, as you walk in higher light. Become awakened to internal workings of light. The self-mastery path is unique and special. Many masters choose a life of solitude, awakening deeper and deeper to the breath and rhythm of their soul. For this path can exist in many forms as we align to our personal path. This is why the ascension pathway is so clear for many. For your past lives were aligned to this pathway as monks, shamans, plant medicine folk, natural healers, off-world lives. All of the elements are now merging and awakening in your light field. The mundane experience collectively found in your world is no longer. As the activation of you is changing, your world view, the collective is awakening now. Your role is to stay pure to the intention of light, the true pathway of cosmic connection and greater alliance to the universe. We ask you to pay particular attention to distractions. This also means listening to others and their content, for the content of you is expanding beyond anything you can listen to. As you are in a pivotal point of integration from the Lion's Gate portal, this is a particularly important time of self-reflection and expansion, for the path within is expanding. The cellular light expression is undertaking change. For the physical reality will result in physical, mental, and emotional effects, so be gentle, lay on the earth, connect to the sensitivities of you. See the past few weeks as the light metamorphosis you are seeking, like a butterfly in a cocoon, awakening, rising. So be gentle as you navigate the energies, the personal relationships, the light way, as we observe and assist the collective consciousness of your world. With love to the Wayshowers, the Arcturians, and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. God's judgments are delivering the verdicts necessary to completely heal from Jezebel relationships. Possibly you felt like you needed those people in your life to be happy and sacrificed to keep them around. The scenarios dealing with them have brought valuable lessons, showing you how to be happily independent solo. You have the strength to reclaim your independence and power from this entity during this Virgo season. Going your own way, setting boundaries, correcting your behavior, and healing codependency hasn't been fun. In fact, you may have been feeling very lonely and confused. These choices are finally making sense, however. Attachments are releasing from your feminine power centers, heart chakra, and emotional body. Who and what that used to control you has been removed by the Most High. It has all been for your ascension and light body upgrades, which are entering your energetic field. Transformation is happening, bringing liberation to rebirth. Remember, you have done this before, beloveds. You have been sent from heaven to dissolve this Jezebel's serpent agenda and timeline for all and for good. This has also been removing these opponents from the divine masculine within and the masculine collective without. It's up to us to complete this mission by clearing mental confusion and connect to wisdom for guidance to get to the finish line. You have this within you. Life is flipping into an entirely new direction. Stay focused and committed as these truths are revealing themselves. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn, Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Debbie Edwards. Love's Many Faces with the Moon in Cancer, August 22nd, 2022. The waning crescent moon is now moved into watery Cancer, reminding us to take good care of ourselves, nurture what needs attention, and find gentle release of all we've struggled to let go of. In the first several hours of this Cancer moon, it will be squared off with 3 planets, Neptune retrograde in Pisces, Jupiter retrograde in Aries, and Mercury in Virgo. Some of us may discover that all of the dreams we thought we were building are crumbling down around us, but this gives way to something much more fitting to come into view. This emotional tower moment will likely strike us while we are sleeping, perhaps provoking strong dreams, tidal waves of emotional release, and a need to find comfort in the dark. As the hours move on, these squares will shift, and 2 of them will subside pretty quickly. We may still feel a bit stuck, though, because cosmically speaking, there will be quite a number of squares aspecting during this Cancer moon all the way through. So we need to remember to take things in stride and do our best to not take too many things to heart. This is a moon of deep, deep emotional surging. Some of us may benefit from a complete purge of what lies beneath the surface within our subconscious self in order to feel lighter and freer. This is a time to do some massive important shadow work. This is all about the connections we've made and the integrity of values in which they were and are formed upon. This is where we are waking up from a dream state, where we are seeing things for what they are and also seeing the potential of what they could become. It's almost as if the sky has opened up and pushed aside the rain, yet a rainbow and misty breezes are revealed too. In the background are dark storm clouds, revealing to us just how far we've come on our journey, and all of the heartache we've had to endure throughout our lives. We are going to be reminded that we are strong and are wearing a warrior's mantle. A warrior persona cannot be attained without sacrifice. It is like the process in which a steel blade has to go through the forge and become molten before it can be wielded properly. We must be forged in the fires of love's many faces. Ideals, dreams, goals, and visions of a prosperous future get to nest and enter gestation here after all of the muddy debris has been cleansed away. This is where we get to toss out all that no longer serves us in order to feed life into what does. From MetaVisionaries.com. And from Forever Conscious. Every year between August 21st through the 23rd, as the sun moves across the cusp of the tropical zodiac of Leo and Virgo, it meets with the star Regulus. Regulus is one of the 4 royal stars. Ancient astrologers believed Regulus was the guardian of the northern sky and the north cosmic gate. As the sun crosses Regulus, energy from the north cosmic gate is activated, helping to awaken and charge our higher chakras. Regulus is also known as the heart of the lion and can support our highest dreams and passions. As Regulus and the northern cosmic gate are activated, set an intention for this energy to beam down from the heavens straight into your crown and into your heart. See this energy expanding outward, filling your being with the sense of belonging, intuitive wisdom, and serenity. Along with activating the higher chakras, Regulus is also considered the star of royalty, success, and wealth. It is known as the heart of the lion and can support our highest passions, dreams, and ambitions. If you are looking to attract more wealth or launch a business idea, working with Regulus can aid in your ability to attract success and abundance. You can use the days where the sun aligns with Regulus to launch projects, publish work, sign contracts, or take action towards your dreams and goals. If you move from the heart, Regulus will work doubly hard to bring your manifestations to light. If you are born between August 21st and 23rd or have any planets around 0 degrees of Virgo, you have the lucky energy of Regulus on your side. Those born with an active Regulus often thrive in leadership positions and may find that people naturally flock to them for their advice and counsel. In ancient times, Regulus was also considered the star of the kings and queens, so as the sun aligns with Regulus, there may be news around royal families or even prominent world leaders. From ForeverConscious.com. And from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Mercury in Virgo trine Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. Venus conjunct Ceres in Leo. Mercury is still in a waning opposition to mystical, disorienting Neptune, but after yesterday's vagaries and vagabonds, Pluto steps in to offer guidance through the fog. Here is the sign we were looking for, a lighthouse made of smoky quartz, tourmaline, and moldavite, glimmering on the headland. In its crown is a light that pierces confusion, self-deception, defeatism. The sea laps at our feet, a hush around our ankles, erasing our footprints as we walk towards truth and transformation. Change is possible, says a voice on the wind. Soft laughter, gentle, kind. Mind the rocks, use your power to steer a course. Meanwhile, Venus curls up beside Ceres, slowly working her way onto the Great Mother's lap. Ceres has a pile of pictures that Venus made when she was little. Stickmen and snowmen, castles and rivers. Everyone is a work of art in Ceres' eyes. We too deserve this kind of love, the kind that makes you shine like a golden crown. Treasure your inner creatrix, shower her with praise. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Zolkeen Times, Keen 96, Yellow Overtone Warrior. Overtone is the name for the number 5, and its keywords are empower, radiance, and command. The 5th day of a wave spell is always powerful, and its effect on the day is formidable. Whatever day it combines with, the number 5 adds significant intensity and strength. Much can be accomplished on overtone days. The first day of this wave spell was yellow human, and so we are adhering to the agenda set that day. The 5th day really pushes that agenda along. Today is yellow warrior, and its keywords are intelligence, questioning, and fearlessness. It's a crazy intense combination today, as the yellow overtone warrior is one of the most powerful warriors in the whole Zolkeen. This is perfect if you have a quest to go on or a mission to undertake. Warrior invites you to be fearless, and the number 5 gives you power. I highly recommend taking on a quest, as with all this energy around, choosing not to do anything will result in restlessness and frustration, and there is a likelihood of this energy turning into arguments. Don't go on the warpath, but instead harness this energy and do something useful with it. And today from Divine Sis Star of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Overtone Warrior, 5 Keeb, Key 96, 22nd of August 2022, the most radiant warrior of them all. 2222 Peace Portal. 22/8/2022 equal 486 equal 414 equal 45 equal 9. Day codes 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder. 4 Form, Structure, Foundation, Angelic, Earth. 9 Divine Destiny, Service, Grace, Mission, Humanity, Completion. Month year codes 8 Infinite Abundant Source Flow. 6 Heaven, Christ, Consciousness, Harmony, Family, Fertility. 14 Media, Publicity, Promotion, Recognition. 5 Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation. Keen 96 equal 15/6 code. Galactic Activation Portal. Another intensely potent day of divine power to fuel our global quest for peace. Day 5 in the yellow human wave spell of wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. Today is a day of empowerment, where we use our intelligence and free will to question everything in our world in order to make better choices, leading to better outcomes for all. Tone of creation, overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded, they order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is true source of unlimited power. The Overtone Warrior is a spiritual warrior and draws on the power of spirit. Through serving in God's army, they are peaceful but strong and courageous in their admirable resolve and principles, using the power of love, compassion, and the sword of truth as their weapon in seeking harmony and equality for all. Today's questions are, what survival issues do I need to finally surrender and let go in order to command back my power and seed my new beginning, blossoming into my fullest potential? How can we collectively as a rainbow tribe become more empowered and radiate our light, categorically rejecting the old matrix and seeding the better world we want to live in? To all those fearless rainbow warriors who have been battling with darkness, today is the day to reclaim your power, connect with Source, and radiate that brilliant luminescence, expanding so strongly that all darkness melts and dissolves in your divine omnipresence. I recommend doing a ritual today to officially surrender, let go and release any deep base chakra survival wounding, money, health, shelter, support, fear of the dark, fear of death, abandonment, sexual manipulation, violence, abuse, power issues. Red Serpent is the superpower today, giving you back your full vitality and life force through surrendering to the World Bridger, death of the old cycle. The warrior fearlessly supports you in commanding back all your power from all sources, timelines, and dimensions in order to seed your new life and fully bloom once again. A fresh start as a fully sovereign, divinely Christed spiritual being. The old game is over. It is time to write a new script. Take command of your life today. As the Red Serpent governs fire and Kundalini energy, you may choose to use fire. Fire burning, walking, light a candle, or use yoga, chakra balancing, healing. Whatever method you choose, make sure you command your intention with supercharged focus on your outcome. Divine gratitude to all the global rainbow warriors for fearlessly walking their true path and holding the dream of our euphoric planetary unification as one rainbow tribe. Victory to the light. What a phenomenal day. Divine blessings for commanding back your full divine radiant power. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 96, Yellow Overtone Warrior. The mantra, the code for today is, I am power in order to question, commanding fearlessness. I seal the output of intelligence. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of flowering. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support us in our work and mission, and help keep this channel going with our daily transmissions, you can either make a monthly pledge or one-time donation at the links at egolovecondor.com. I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork on Etsy. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with a powerful invocation from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia, invoking a river of blue flame love. Beloved I am presence, light of my soul, beloved El Moria, beloved Archangel Michael and your legions of blue flame angels, infuse within my soul and all around me a river of blue flame love. By the power of 3 times 3, sustain and expand this love without limit. Let your protection take dominion over the earth and over every man, woman, and child on the planet. Protect the youth, the elderly, and the innocents. Consume within me and within the earth all that does not portray the divine will of the Father. Let love, freedom, and true knowledge of the divine be reestablished on earth now and forever. I am that I am. By all God's love, I know that I am the power and the authority on earth to command life free and the return to wholeness of everything on it. I call the power of the blue flame love to establish the golden age of enlightenment and true brotherhood on earth. Let the victory of the will of God prevail on earth. Let the flame of cosmic love and wisdom prevail on earth. And so be it, beloved, I am. From Prayers to the 7 Sacred Flames by Aurelia. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed week ahead as we continue our journey higher up the ascension spiral. Keep walking your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.